Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cloudy Sheep and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 in the Return of the Revolution edition. So we are playing Soviet Union and trying to establish or trigger a second revolutionary war. This time hopefully playing as the Whites and hoping that the Whites will win. So yeah, let's see about that. We are still sorting out our armies somewhat. So the first army here is on the border with Poland. This second army we will place well, I guess on the northern border is fine. So let's split this in half and think half of these units again we are gonna send on the front line over here, and then can I pick this again? Yeah, and use these 6 guys on this border. This is really more to try to sort out everything, so I'm just trying to get it somewhat clean because the actual first lineup of the Soviet Union is really a bit of a mess. So actually I would like this to be much smaller. I actually like this to be focused on Leningrad, and then we're going to take like 3 divisions. What's this? And these 3 divisions we will establish over here, I guess. Yeah, that seems fine. So like such. And we can actually get a 4th one on that. And then 2 more who are going to be over here. Yeah, and the middle part really isn't worthwhile guarding, so I think that's fine. 5th Army, the Winter Army, we will tell you to be on the border with what's it called, Romania, down there. I actually normally moving. No, you are being strategically redeployed, which I think is a fine idea. The tanks, we will send all of them actually manually to Kiev. Up there, and that's fine. And we have the cavalry. I think we can place in Moscow. And that's alright. Good. Who are you? Oh, you belong to... yeah, the NKVD army. I'm really not happy about this. These guys are really not great. They are a bit more of a filler material, to be honest. So let's pick a nice defensive leader over here. Cautious, politically connected, armored, career, infantry, planning speed. Let's take this guy. And I guess, you know what, thematically it would make sense for you guys to come up over here. Yeah, that seems fine to me. You're redeploying away. Okay, that's alright. Good. We can actually merge you guys, although it's not going to be important. And yeah, there's that. Decisions, nothing we need to take. We can actually accelerate time somewhat. Actually, we also should look at Germany. So you're playing autarky. You probably have the 4-year plan. First, going to need to watch out for the Rhineland decisions and all that. So service overseas. What's that actually? Reinforce the empire. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Basic machine tools, very nice. Production efficiency cap increase, always very useful. So next decision, do we want to go concentrated industry or dispersed industry? I think concentrated industry is a little bit better, just because it has this benefit of factory output, which is very important for us, of course. Let's briefly have a look at the situation over here. So yeah, so a lot of infantry equipment missing still, even though we are using 20 factories to produce new stuff. 100 guns coming out of that every year, or every day actually. So it's going to take about yeah, a third of a year to establish that. Finished the 5-year plan has been done. Let's go into armament efforts because we need the military factories as well to produce more guns. And you know what? We can actually, in terms of production, get this to be 25. 25 factories, that should be alright. How are we looking in terms of construction? Oh, very nice. We did finish a couple of things apparently. So let's see whether we can't build a couple more. Just to make sure that there's no overflow. Oh, sorry, that was actually military factories already. I think for now a couple of civilian factories really would be alright. There we go. Very nice. Oh, modified government, another possibility opening for that. Also decisions available. We can institute press censorship. Really, we are politically very stable, or rather we'd like it not to be, as we are of course trying to trigger the second Russian civil war. And this time playing as the whites, hopefully win. We could choose a military theorist for some experience gain. Would be helpful. Material designer. It's not that critical. Airplane is something that I'd rather avoid for now. Popular figurehead, Kalinin. For more stability. I mean, more stability would be nice. It would be a bit higher political power gain and more factory outputs. You know what? Let's pick that. It's not a massive increase, but it's useful. Good. I think I would rather... Oh, so first off, let's have a look at this new mechanic over here. And because we can do a couple of things, so let's set that aside for now, but let's pick a new specialization for Vaslov over here. So he's a winter specialist, which means the winter attrition is much better. And we could also make him into winter expert, which means that he would get to cold acclimatization much quicker. And I think I'd like that. So let's pick that. And let's have a look at the total of army groups 2 over here. This guy is really useful. And you have a lot of different things that you can do. Increased chance, it is nice. Reinforce rate is not that important, but I think charismatic would be a very good choice, and aggressive attacker. So let's pick these. Good. This guy over here is a commando, which is so out of supply. I mean, honestly, it's not that important. Probing attack, paratroopers, camouflage expert. Honestly, I'm not that convinced that it's that useful. So let's set that aside for now. Sukhov over here could also be made into a winter expert, but I think it's alright with the tank armies. We don't really need that for now. And over here, oh, that's also very nice. So I think we'd like to make you an unyielding dictator. And you can't be promoted. You could. Again, winter. It's alright, we don't need that. Alright, so let's have a look at the Japanese over here. So, like it was the case historically, the Japanese and Russians did have a couple of border clashes. So there's a new mechanic for that. And we will have to have a look at that. So they are making national mobilization law. I think that's, yeah, just the economic one, but we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Germany is doing coal liquidization, so more of the autarky stuff, which is alright, I guess. Limited rearmament, air focus. It's alright. Let's briefly look at what Poland is doing. Again, economical stuff. Right, so down here we have a new decision, quote unquote, border propagation at Japanese border. We will need to place a couple of units over there, so let's do that. I think we do have 6 or more divisions over here, so that's fine. You guys are ready and doing pretty well, so I would like to see that. Let's also briefly check on our templates over here. There's one thing I'd like to set is these guys to elite, and there's that. Good. So sometime soon we are gonna see our first board clash, and this will involve these guys fighting it out against these guys down here, which I think should probably be alright. I mean, we could explicitly... Oh well, let's see. Or do we even get new divisions? I think at some point we did. Second Army, you should be the... Let's call you guards, even though it's not entirely correct. And you will be the tankisti. Construction 1 finished, very lovely. We're nowhere near 1937, so I don't think we need excavation 1 because, yeah, I mean, Russia does have plenty of material. So I think we do need to start to research some of these things, especially since Germany is gonna come knocking at some point. Let's start to research the mechanical engineering one. So why I'm a bit reluctant to research too much of the stuff over here is because, of course, the Soviet Union we're gonna have that, and we're gonna end up in a civil war. And in a civil war, you know, these things would come to hurt us pretty badly. So I don't think that's a very good decision. Wait a minute, why are you... I did have someone assigned to this. Did I not? Did I inadvertently... And it could happen, but I don't think I did. Let's have a look at whether we can't find any infantry leader who's at least somewhat capable. What? Oh no, okay, so you got shifted over here. And you are now being attacked. Okay, that is part of the border conflict. So, yeah, you're just being reassigned over here. That's fine. Let's have a look at the situation over here. So, they have a much higher base soft attack. Ours is 66, theirs is nearly twice that. And they have good modifiers, but we have more units, so I think we might be alright. And there we go. We did pick ambush, whereas these guys used shock, so that countered that, and we had a bit of a benefit, for a while at least. River crossing, yeah. Yeah, it's really a bit unbalanced. They do have better power than we do, but we have more units, so let's see how that works out. Right now it indicates we are winning, which I think I like. And again, you know, ambush against shock. Banzai charge, that's interesting at least. Yeah, this guy might break soon. Probably this one next. Although this one is the most dangerous because he has the highest soft attack. But again, and look at how much material they are losing. And now it's 5 against 1, so you should be going down pretty quickly. Yeah, there we go. Ah, but there's... Very nice. We did get 1 bonus, which I like to see. You guys can go back to being over here, and you... We will pick back... Where is he? I not recognize him. Really? Let's wait a second over here. Too much is happening at the same time. Okay, so click to assign. You guys are all assigned. Okay, anyway, we need an infantry leader, so let's pick someone who's not really bad. Yeah, I think it was you. Reckless. Still fine. Good. So, Hungary, Italy, Austria and Hungary have renewed the Rome Protocols. Friendship. Counteracting the growing expansions in Germany. That's nice to see. There's probably something that the Hungarians did. Innovations. Construction effort. Industrial revitalization. Autobahn, I think, is also one of the autarky. Yes. Military. Okay. Does this mean something in particular? I think it means you're more likely to get into war with Italy. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. Modify the rock. Could mean war with the USSR, but we'll have to see about that. Oh, and we need to pick a focus. So that always we could get an extra research slot either by collectivist propaganda or by positive heroism. I think both of these are valid items that we could pick. So political power, again, useful but not quite as necessary right now. The positive heroism gives us good high commands, research time benefit, 5%, not to be shunned at. More population, the research slot, although that is the same over here or over here, one of these. And this one would be a bit quicker because it's only 2. New Soviet man, kamikaze strikes, we don't really need that. Air innovation is useful but not important. More recruitable, on this side we get more political power, again useful. More stability, also useful. Militarized schools, a bit more recruitable population, but over here this is much more, so not that great. Construction speed, 10%, useful. Women in aviation, experience 25, that's the same over here. And we get some flavor. We would get a bit of rubber over here, which is useful, and more political power. Infrastructure is really not that great. So I think all in all positive heroism is a bit better, principally because of the research time benefit over here and the greater recruitable population. The construction speed and rubber would be nice, as would the political power, but again it's not that critical, so let's pick positive heroism over here and be done with that decision. And accelerate time again and see what we can do. Army experience we do have a little bit. Is there anything we want to change right now? Again, I'm reluctant to do that because we might do that as well at the start of the Civil War and maybe get a bit of a better situation. We'll have to see a bit. How do we look in terms of infantry equipment? A little bit better, so that's nice to see. 24 out of 25 production now. Production efficiency is reasonably close. Olympic Games, what's Germany doing? Autobahn, still, yeah, so everyone is still doing it. Poland, producing stuff, but yeah, they are not going to be survive for long. I don't think we can construct any more. Yeah, right, so special forces, camp, fielding 156, so does that show anywhere? Special forces? I don't think it does. Okay, so it does count the number. Okay, that's fine. Time is going, it's 1936. Let's briefly look at what the USA are doing as well. WPA. What is that? Over here? Okay. Washington? Oh, I don't know. Okay, but yeah, you're principally building up your economy, which is fine, I think. Trust in the West, industrial revitalization. Japan is something that we should probably look at. National research policy, so that sounds like a new research slot for you. Damn, you're gonna do a lot of stuff, yeah. Okay, yeah. And China, financial policy, okay, fine. Good! So I think we can accelerate time somewhat. Let's have a look at our research. It's mostly general stuff for now. Factories are fine. 40 military, 64. No, construction is what I want to have a look at. So, consumer goods, 34%. Mostly because of civilian economy. Yeah, we should really change that as soon as possible. Other than that though, I think this is a very nice place to put in a cut. So there we go, positive heroism, very nice, and let's take progress cult of course next to get our research benefit. What exactly did that give us right now? Positive heroism. Okay, so Sukov and Konstantin Rukovsky. So I guess these guys are theorists. Sukov, yeah. I mean, there isn't a great benefit in having that because, well, we do have both of these, although, again, it might be useful when you do use the purchase, because then one of these guys might be purchased. So, that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.